Hello, this is Kimberly Wilson, and welcome to a new edition of Tea with Kimberly. So grab your cup of tea and let's just settle in. What I wanted to talk about today was Tranquility Tools and my go-tos and things that might help support you in everyday life whenever we're having those moments where we may be feeling less than tranquil. So the first thing, of course, that I'm going to mention is tea. So I always have a cup of tea. It's funny, I'm in my office, and as I'm looking over to where I sit regularly, sometimes there are 3 beverages. So definitely tea, water, sometimes a kombucha or a green smoothie that I didn't finish in the morning and I brought in with me. So having a beverage with you regularly is so great, A, to keep hydrated, but B, it's also just quite comforting. So I also have an assortment of teas here in my office for my clients, but also for myself. So having an assortment, depending on what you're in the mood for, a little caffeine, maybe a little lavender tea, maybe a little ginger tea. So an assortment of beverages that resonate with you and help comfort you, critical, okay? Especially in the heat of summertime. Another thing that I really love are a variety of pens and a nail file. You know, when you get those hangnails and they're so annoying, and of course, scissors. So I love to have these for my clients when they come in. Maybe they've forgotten a pen, or if I need a pen. And of course, you'll notice they are all pretty much pinks and purples and a gold. So pens are also just really helpful because, like, why write with a regular ballpoint pen if you can have something that just allows you to feel, I don't know, like a bit more fun. Okay, so another thing, critical, are books. And I just happen to have 2 because these are the 2 that are on my desk regularly here in the office. And I just recently picked them up. I'd rather be reading A Library of Art for Book Lovers. I love this book. And then the second one is The Gift. So I have seen this for years at museum bookshops and been like, I need to get that. I need to get that. And then I was at a secondhand bookstore and I just recently picked it up. Creativity and the Artist in the Modern World. Haven't dived into it yet, but I hear it's amazing and I can't wait. And this is the 25th anniversary edition. And what's great is David Foster Wallace, who some of you may know, he wrote, "No one who's invested in any kind of art can read The Gift and remain unchanged." So books are incredibly helpful. Another thing is scent. So I have lavender roll-on in here for my clients. And I also have a lavender diffuser, and you'll see one up here, and I also have a lavender plug-in. So it's not overwhelming, I will just do one at a time. But just so there's whiffs of lavender when people walk in, and it gives a grounding, kind of calming effect. So for you at home, can you have something like this for on the go? And then maybe a diffuser or something along those lines that just helps to infuse your home with smells. Because otherwise, mine smells like dog, because I have 3 of them. Another thing that I find to be incredibly helpful that I wanted to mention is an art journal or a journal of sorts. So I recently started this one while leading a retreat in Italy. And, you know, you'll see I did a little painted page. I used some washi tape and then just added in a variety of ephemera. And then I did some, and ephemera is just pieces of paper, found art of sorts. And then here a tissue paper, and then I wrote underneath it, covered it. Same thing here, and here someone of course gave me an image of Paris, wrote over that, you know, a piece on my second half of 2019 dreams, and of course more tissue paper. There was just a little scrap, folded that over, and here was a little postcard that I wanted to color. And then also one of the things we do at the end of retreat that I just love is we have everyone, I'll get a postcard, an artsy postcard, put everyone's name on it, pass it around. And then they go around the circle and then everyone writes something about the other person that has had a positive impact on them during the retreat or something that they appreciated about the person. So, you know, a few things that were written here, sugar sweet sunshine breeze. You've changed my outlook and brought me out of the dark. Loved that. Always inspired by your spirit, style, and compassion. And then from Tim, glad I get to go home with you too. So real sweet. And you know, I love to put these into my art journal. It's just a reminder of what people felt and thought, based on my experience with them. And then someone gave me this image, which is, of course, a ballerina, with me being an aspiring ballerina. So what I'm going to do, too, is this weekend I'm at an all-weekend conference. I'm going to take this. So having something to write on, record your thoughts, record your dreams, document your life, your experiences, your takeaways can be super helpful. So again, just a smattering of tools from tea to aromatherapy, also parfum, Chanel, this was a gift, Chanel Chance, lovely, of course books, and pens, writing utensils. The other thing I wanted to mention is soft, comforting things. So I've got this scarf on that my boyfriend bought for me in Italy. So soft and just luxurious. Then also behind me you'll see faux fur. So, things like that are really kind of soft and comforting. And then you'll also see twinkle lights. So what brings you a sense of tranquility in the everyday that isn't expensive to add in, but gives you nice sweet touches? I also have a lot of plants and I tend to have fresh cut flowers in here also. So thinking about for you, what would bring in a sense of tranquility into your everyday environments. So thank you for tuning in to Tea with Kimberly. It's a delight to be here with you.